My name is Carie, and most of you probably know this is Logan. And I just wanted to share our experience thus far with ABM. As of tomorrow, it'll be a month that we've had our sessions with Renee, and I can't even begin to explain the differences I've seen in Logan. It's just been a tremendous change, and for us and his family, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's really there's no words to explain how awesome it is for us, and especially for Logan, to see him so happy in his body and the freedom he's gained. He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at 9 months old, and since then he's um, also been diagnosed with sensory processing disorder, gut dysmotility, and global developmental delays. He had a very traumatic birth, and so you can imagine he's been through very many therapies and just all sorts of specialists and doctors, and so he's built up quite a wall. It took a matter of 3 sessions before he was really into relaxing and enjoying himself, and my family and I just cried our eyes out because we could not believe how relaxed he was in Renee's lap. There are no words to explain how wonderful. ABM is the answer. Through everything we've tried, there's nothing been as effective and as beneficial for him than ABM. Yes, and we've only been doing ABM for a month, and it's phenomenal. I mean, and this here, him not crying and upset in front of all of you, never would have happened a month ago. It's been wonderful.
And Sylvia came to me in the kitchen. She says, there are more changes than that. So today you came with a
Prepared.
prepared.
Yes. I did. I wrote down my list so I wouldn't. Well, actually, I couldn't remember absolutely everything that has been going on with Logan because there have been just a plethora of changes, even the small things that are so monumental to us. And some of those, one of the first changes I saw with him was how relaxed his toes are, because just touching his toes, he would always have them so tight and so like that. And it was just amazing to see his toes so relaxed that you can actually touch and stretch them out without. And he allowed that, and
Yeah, it's your toes. Yeah, we're talking about your toes. That's right.
and one of the biggest things.
And go back.
After a few of his sessions, first few sessions, that totally took me by surprise was usually when I pick Logan up, I carry him underneath, like one hand here, and then my arm underneath his knees here. And it was amazing because every time we went somewhere, I could open up doors because his feet and his legs were always extended. So I used his feet to open doors. And and then it was amazing because I can't remember what session, second, third maybe. All of a sudden I picked him up and he's dangling. And I was like, Renee, I cannot get over these feet. I mean, these legs are just amazing. So relaxed, and it made it so much easier for me to carry him and take him places without having to worry about his extensions. Just seeing him able to overcome spasticity just blows my mind, absolutely. Other things, a big thing is his self-confidence and how proud he is of himself. I can see how happy he is, and a good example is in the bathtub, I used to have to have a hand on him, well, actually 2 hands, which made it very difficult to bathe him because he was so wobbly and just not, it was just very kind of scary because I was always afraid he was going to get hurt. And then I had a bath chair, no success with bath chairs, but I decided to take out the bath chairs and put him on the bottom of the tub, and he sat so straight that I had a free hand, and I was able to move about, and seeing him so still, so proper sitting, it was so much easier to get through his bath, and he enjoyed it more. He enjoyed the freedom of not being in a bath seat and being able to turn, and he actually flopped on his belly, and he's putting his little face into the water, and it was such an experience for him to enjoy his bathtub, and that was huge to see him playing in the water as opposed to dreading a bath. And a big thing is how aware he is of his surroundings. It was so easy for us to go places, and he's almost like he had blinders on. He wasn't really into people or anything around him, really into noticing just things around him and people around him, and even his eye contact. It's a different look. It's not, that one's hard to explain because he looks at me so differently. And it's like he has a better understanding and of what's going on. He's just so much more aware, and been great here this week. He's playing with toys with intent, and actually seeing him being able to push a button on a toy and make it work, and it was successful for him, just gave me such joy because he's not been able to manipulate toys. It was more or less just pick it up and see how fast he can move it away from him. Just no interest in toys, really. So it wasn't until recently that he's able to show interest and want to play with toys, and so it's awesome to see that. And just today, with our session with Sylvia, we got to see him roll to his belly, and he's laying there, and he's very spastic or tight in his arms, and he was finally able to do a full extension while laying on his belly and had his head here, and his so relaxed, and he just looked so comfortable, so peaceful, that it was, this stuff is wonderful. And more so is just how quick he is to move. I mean, it's like before he'd take his time, and it's like he really had to fight against his body, and now that he is so much more aware and capable, he's so quick, and it's like he doesn't have to think. He just moves, and it's just go, go, go. So, and it's nice. It's, even though it's more work for me, I love it. I do. I love being on my toes for him finally, because before we always knew where Logan was, and with this, he's just a busybody, and we even saw some people we haven't seen for a while, and once we got to their house, I put him right on the floor, and it was amazing. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. He bunny hopped. He isn't able to use his legs independently yet, which is coming because he's made improvements. He's differentiating that his legs are separate as opposed to a unit, and I'm amazed that his left side was tighter, and he's able to initiate climbing with his left knee. And it's so cool because once we got to this house, he cruised right over to this recliner. He got up so quick, turned himself around, and sat so properly. Everybody just literally had to pick their jaws up off the floor because it was just like, who's this kid? I mean, everybody was just amazed that he was able to, he knew exactly what he wanted, and he went and he did it and accomplished it, and look at me. You know, it was fabulous. But like I said, there's so many awesome, wonderful, happenings going on here that I can't possibly remember everything. But yes, it's, like I said before, it's an amazing experience and definitely something we're going to stick with for a very long time, because in such a short amount of time, he's come so far, and he loves it, and so do we.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very
Thank you.
much.